And welcome to the Citizen Report Special Bulletin. I'm Jonathan Shannon, and thank you for joining me today. As always, this newscast is real, in-depth American, and as I said, thank you to everyone for joining me. David Heller is off. I wanted to jump on here and do this quick special bulletin. I'm going to try to keep this short to bring you, because I want to bring you the very latest on Hurricane Laura. I'm once again using my phone, hopefully this time with better success with the production quality. So this is Hurricane Laura. And this is the current forecast track. This is as of 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time or 2 p.m. Eastern. Sustained winds as of that advisory, the latest advisory, 140 miles an hour. That makes it a significantly major hurricane. And I cannot stress to you enough how important it is to take this storm very, very seriously right now. Because right now we're looking at a very dangerous situation as it comes ashore here. As you can see, as of 1 p.m., I'm going to zoom in closer so you can see exactly what's going on here. So, as of now, pretty much it is where that X is located. By 7 a.m. Thursday, it will have made landfall. So really, around midnight, especially overnight, it will be coming ashore, making landfall somewhere near the Louisiana-Texas state border on the Gulf Coast, potentially slightly favoring Louisiana, but with it being so close to the state border, I don't think it's going to matter all that much. So both sides of the state border need to be on high alert, and you need to be evacuated. If you haven't evacuated, you need to evacuate now. Do not even bother watching the rest of this video. You need to move now. Now, by 7 p.m. Thursday, we see it still holding on to tropical storm status over southwest Arkansas, potentially around Texarkana. Tropical depression as it moves over Little Rock and then up into north central Arkansas and then southeast Missouri over to, by 7 a.m. Friday, it's over north central Arkansas. By 7 p.m. Friday, it's over towards now the Ohio River Valley. Continue to hold on to tropical storm status over Kentucky by 7 a.m. Saturday, and then becoming post-tropical but re-strengthening to storm strength but by 7 a.m. Sunday as it emerges over the open Atlantic, perhaps making second landfall by 7 a.m. Monday somewhere over perhaps Newfoundland and Canada. This is very significant storm, very, very significant. I want to show you now storm surge. And this is just very, very concerning here. From Freeport, Texas over to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, we are seeing a forecast here for potential storm surge. And it ranges from 2 to 4 feet on the westernmost side. To where near landfall you're seeing potentially up to 20 feet of water coming ashore. That is how bad this storm is. Mouth of the Mississippi River, it's tapering off to about 7 feet, which is, it's not, that's still a large amount of water coming in. 2 to 4 feet once more as you get over towards closer to New Orleans and then Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Lake Pontchartrain in Lake Maurepas, 2 to 4 feet as well. Let me move along here. I'm trying to keep this video short here, and I want to pardon me here. I'm going to click on this. Okay, this is the language currently being used. Now this is as of 10 a.m. I'm not quite sure why they haven't updated this. Maybe this is has to do with the full advisory versus, an advisory issued in between. I'm not really sure, but this is as of 10 a.m. Central Time. This is the language they use, and this is just, this just points out how significant this is. And I quote, "Unsurvivable storm surge with large and destructive waves will cause catastrophic damage from Sea Rim State Park, Texas, to intercoastal city, Louisiana, including." I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Calcasieu and Sabine Lakes. This surge could penetrate up to 30 miles inland from the immediate coastline. Only a few hours to protect life and property, and all actions should be rushed to completion. Hurricane force winds are expected tonight in portions of the hurricane warning area from San Luis Pass, Texas to west of Morgan City, Louisiana, with catastrophic wind damage expected where Laura's eye wall makes landfall. Hurricane force winds and widespread damaging wind gusts will spread well inland across portions of eastern Texas and western Louisiana early Thursday. Widespread flash flooding along small streams, urban areas, and roadways is expected to begin this afternoon into Thursday from far eastern Texas across Louisiana and Arkansas. This will also lead to isolated moderate freshwater river flooding. The heavy rainfall threat and localized flash and urban flooding potential will spread northeastward into the middle Mississippi, lower Ohio, and Tennessee valleys Friday night and Saturday. So they're not pulling punches when they're talking about how bad this can get. A few more products to show you before I sign off here. And I'm not trying to do so much a comprehensive as I am just trying to point out to any of those still remaining in the area, or if you know of somebody still in the area, you need to call them and tell them to leave now. This is Rainfall Potential. This is courtesy of, well, also National Weather Service, obviously. Day 1 to 5 rainfall forecast. And this just gives you just a generalized idea as to the rainfall, torrential rainfall down here in Louisiana and Texas, up into Arkansas as well, over in, and still moderately so into portions of Missouri, Illinois, perhaps just a bit of Kentucky, as well as Tennessee. So now again, just a few more here. This is the greatest flash flood risk over the next 3 days, and you see it's concentrated along the Texas Louisiana border, the entirety of that, as well as a significant portion of Arkansas. Perhaps more than half of the state is involved with this moderate risk zone as well. And then you've got as well as southeastern Missouri, in westernmost Kentucky, and extreme southern Illinois as well. So really, we have pretty wide swath of an area here. And one more, I think I just have one. I think I'll just share one more thing here in terms of products. Okay, this is as of about midnight tonight, and again, I'm not sure which time zone this website is using to base this on, but you get the idea. So tonight, we see it even closer right now than right now, and look how well defined the center circulation is. The eye wall, very, very well developed, and then that will come ashore. And I'm telling you, if you are in Lake Charles, Louisiana, if you are anywhere in that vicinity, Lake Charles and closer to the coast, you need to be out of there now, because this is not like Miami. This is not like Homestead, where Florida is above sea level, at least sea level or higher. And in Hurricane Andrew, you had, think back to Hurricane Andrew in 1992, think back to the newsreels from that time and how much catastrophic damage it could do. Now think about a lot of this area, as a matter of fact, south of Lake Charles, is basically a mixture of, on the best day, dry and wet. And that's all for this special bulletin of the Citizen Report. I'm John DeShannon. Thank you for joining me. And if you have not evacuated, do so now. Do so in the next hour or two is really about your last window of getting out of here and getting out of that area. If you know somebody, a friend or family, anybody that you know to be still in this area, the 50 miles or closer to the coast where this storm is going to make landfall, call them and tell them to leave immediately. I am not familiar with how the roads are, if there's any kind of traffic. I'm not going to take the time to look that up. I trust that you will look that up if you happen to be one of those in that kind of situation. But just know you need to get out. You need to get out now. Hopefully the traffic is such that you can get out. And I've seen just quickly going to say this. I have seen traffic camera, or if you will, on the Weather Channel, and I believe it was the Lake Charles area, although I'm not sure of that. That's what I want to say. And it looked like the traffic was moving along just fine in that area, at least. So on that note, that's going to do it for the special bulletin of the Citizen Report. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. God bless each and every one of you. Be safe out there and have a great day.